So for question 23, given a function, you see it have a modulus here. So later we must find our modulus function in piecewise. Then only we can compute the limit approaches 0 from right hand side, 0 from left hand side, and then we say whether it continuous or not. Give your reason. So our first step, we're going to express our modulus. So our modulus x, it will be positive x when it is greater equal to 0, negative x when it is less than 0. Okay, so this modulus quite simple, means that our interval here we divide by 2, which is 0. More than 0, we use x for this modulus part. So it will be 2x over x plus 5x. So less than 0 means left hand side here, we will use negative x. So 2 negative x over x plus 5x. So now they ask us to compute. We try to answer. We try to compute limit from x approaches 0 from right hand side. Select a correct function. So our function here is this 2x over x. And then we can notice that the x can be simplified. So we simplify straight away. And then we compute, we substitute our 0. When we substitute 0 here, it will be equals to 2 plus 0, so 2 lah. Okay, so we done our right hand side limit. Then we do this left hand side limit. Limits at x approaches 0 from left hand side, we select our correct function. So our correct function is this negative 2x over x plus 5x. So at the same time, we can see our x can be simplified. Then we try to substitute our 0. So 5 times 0 is equals to 0 equals to negative 2. Okay, so done. We have limit from right hand side, limit from left hand side. So they said, is it this function is continuous? Give your reason. So obviously, left hand side limit and right hand side limit does not equals to each other. So we have give up our reason. Our right hand side limit does not equals to the left hand side limit. So from here, we can know that our limit, when x approaches 0, it does not exist. When it does not exist, it already challenges our condition number 2 in continuity. So therefore, our condition number 2, when it cannot fulfill, so therefore this function definitely is discontinuous. It cannot be continuous when one of the condition it is failed to fulfill. So that will be our reason. So our marks here will be, first select a correct function and then find out the answer. So that answer is this. So this concept is applicable for these two. Select a correct function and then answer, and then state out our reason where your limit does not exist when your left hand side and right hand side result does not same. So that's why our conclusion here is the function is discontinuous. We go for question B. So they said the continuous function g. So that definitely is continuous because it said continuous function g defined as this. So this is our piecewise function. Find the value of a. Okay, so we have a piecewise here. We draw out our piecewise function where in the interval of a, when you less than a, is square root 5 minus x. When you have more than equals a, it will be 3x minus 1. So they said it is continuous. So means this function can fulfill that three conditions. We can see the first condition here. Do you have a point? Do you define at a point? This function, is it defined at the point? Do you have f, g, a? So you can see when we x equals to a, this is our point. It will be 3a minus 1. So it is defined. And then we can come up to the next condition, where condition number 2. When it says continuous, means our limit for x approaches value a, left hand side. Because it said continuous, so we must definitely make them equal. So left hand side for function 5 minus x, it must be definitely equal to the limit for x approaches a from the right hand side. So we try to solve here in order to find out our a. So we try to substitute our a here. It will be our third 5 minus a. So that will be 3a minus 1. So it gives us a situation of third equation. So how we simplify our third equation? We will use our concept in topic 2. We will square both sides. Or we remove our square root here to the right hand side. It will be 5 minus a equals to 3a minus 1 square. So we expand our square. It will be 9a square. It will be a square, 2ab, then b square. So 2ab will give us negative 6a, then b square. Then we get a quadratic. So we arrange our quadratic here, 9a squared. Move this a to the right hand side, plus it will become negative 5. And then move this 5 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 5, it will be negative 4. So equals to 0. Try to factorize. So we get two answers. As you remember, in third equation, we have to check our answer. We have to check whether it is equals to left hand side or right hand side. Okay, so this is our concept in topic 2. So we have to check our answer. We have to check where a equals to negative 4 over 9. So is it our third equation here fulfilled? So we check. Is left hand side square root 5 minus a. Then right hand side so we can notice here, this is our left hand side 7 over 3, our right hand side negative 7 over 3. So definitely left hand side not equals to right hand side. This answer will be rejected. So we have another a value. When a equals to 1, what is the left hand side? Left hand side we substitute inside here. It will be square root 4. So square root 4 equals to 2. What is our right hand side? It will be 1 minus 1 times 3 minus 1. So it will equals to 2. So left hand side equals to right hand side. So this answer is accepted. So a equals to 1 will be our final answer. So from here, firstly our condition is left hand side limit must be equal to right hand side limit. And then when we attempt our limit, we come to the third equation here. Try to factorize and get both answer, then check answer to get to the final. So one is rejected, one is accepted. So when this condition, where we make it equal, so we can find our value of A. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.